because both Ms. Ingrid and President Karen runs a very, very tight ship. And I want to thank you so much all for coming. For Senator, we knew each other when, I don't know if he was poor or I was poor. And then, but through the years, both of us sort of grew up and we would help each other. Whenever he needs something, we'll call. I need something, I'll call him. So, and that applies to so many of you here. And it meant so much to me. When Ingrid called 6 months ago, I said, Ingrid, I'm just, a nobody. Why don't you get someone so you can make more money from this? So Ingrid said, no, you just do it. You can make us some money. I said, okay. Little did I know my husband just passed away on January 22nd. So it meant this is one of the first. I had a lunch with a good friend yesterday. Today is one of my first major thing. I'm like, could I do this? Because your mind is messed up when someone dear to you died. You cry for no reason, your tears come down, and I keep telling myself, gosh, I'll lose clients if my voice just cracked, So, but here, most of us are not clients, so I'm okay. But, and it's so poignant, as Sharon say, as President Karen say, this Rotary Club is awesome. In America, it's probably just another club for people like us. But overseas, Rotary, it's like you have arrived. It's very, very tough to get in there. And I still remember when I was 16, 17 years old, I really wanted to come to America. And I applied for Rotary scholarship for 2 or 3 times. I never got it. So, and most of the kids, the private school kids, the Catholics, because in the Far East, when you're rich, you're Catholics. When you're poor, you're Protestants. So it's very different in America. So, of course, I was poor. My father's a writer, so we are not powerful. So, but through the years, Rotary, I think, have lowered their expectations from overseas, which is nice, because now when we travel, the Rotary members are the first one I call, where should I go for a nice restaurant? Which hotel should I go? So those of you who travel overseas, make sure you call the Rotary members. And it's very nice here because it's not as arrogant as overseas. So the Cleveland one is very nice, so make sure you join. And it's good. And another interesting fact, I think now that we have this International Service Award, I hope you all know May is the month of the Asians. February is the month of the African Americans. So I bought all these books, How to Be Black, because in Chinese we're saying, my children are born here. So I always tell, you're not Chinese enough. And they say, Mom, you're such a country pumpkin. And here, I think I'm a great lawyer. I'm pretty famous. So it's so in the black culture, same thing. So we have February, the big migrate in the 1920s to 1970s. That's why Detroit, Chicago, Ohio, we have all these African Americans coming up. And then it's the international service. And 65, as you know, is the Quota Act. People like us couldn't come to America and get green cards before 65. And now with a group of Rotarians, I think what a nice convolution. I just lose my husband. So life comes around. That's what Rena Bumberg always told me through the years. Thanks so much for coming. I really, really appreciate your notes, your love, your contribution to the church, to the hospitals, everything you've done for me. I'll always remember. I'll always do that. And I love you all, and thank you.